morning. It's day 123. I've been hiking for about 30 minutes at this point, so I guess that makes me 1 mile in. Gosh, I decided to do a little section right here that's technically a retro blaze, meaning it used to be the AT, but now it's a blue blaze. But the fact that it's retro blaze, that's a historic AT section, makes me feel okay about it. It's like 1.5 miles, and my map planning app was calculating the mileage based on taking this trail, and so I kind of already locked in my plans for the next few days. Not that they aren't flexible, except that I reserved a spot at a hostel 17 miles up the trail and planned my day around that. Before I discovered that the actual AT would have been like 21 miles for that same section because of this blue blaze historic AT trail being the way the map calculated it, far out. So, and then everybody else in camp seems to have taken this one as well. There's a couple of cool overlooks I'm missing, but I didn't want to rearrange my hostel stay to respace my whole next 4 days as I had planned them out, so I don't think it's that big a deal. So there's a sign that used to say spring. There's a sign down there that says spring. But best of all, there's a spring. That's a sign, and it's pointing down that old trail to the spring. So the trail so far today, 1 hour in, 2 miles, has been mostly like vehicle sized, so like Forest Service road, logging road, something like that. Profile for today is mostly gentle. I've got a gentle downhill over the next 4 miles, and then the only climb of the day is a 800 to 900 foot climb at 10 to 12%, so nothing like daunting, just a run-of-the-mill 850 foot climb, and then it's pretty much flat after that, all the way to where I'm headed, which is a hostel at, it's called Lookout Hostel. It's at a road crossing. That's all I know. I'll be camping there, and maybe laundry, maybe definitely coffee in the morning. I doubt I will partake of their breakfast, but I doubt I'll be able to partake of their breakfast. A shower, that sort of thing. Just did a water resupply and quick snack break back there, even though it was ahead of schedule by probably an hour, but water is sparse here, so whenever there is water, I'll guzzle the better part of a liter and refill just to stay topped off, both myself and my containers, I guess. If I come to a stretch that's more than 6 miles, I'll consider also filling or partially filling my bladder. But as it is, I can carry 1 3/4 liters in the 2 bottles, and that should get me you know 5 or 6 miles if I conserve. I don't really have a ratio of liters per mile or anything like that I try to maintain. I just drink as much as I can without running out, just by keeping an eye on where the water sources are, how far ahead, and whether they're flowing or dry. But yeah, we're coming up on some dry stretches here over the next couple of days, including today. After 2 hours of walking on this road, it finally branches off onto a trail. Oh, change of pace for the bottoms of my feet, perhaps, good or bad. And once again, we have what sounds to me like gunfire off in the medium distance to my right, to my like 2 o'clock position. You know, I don't know, another gun range or something. It sounds more like someone practicing than someone hunting, because it's like short bursts of fire once again. But that's been, of all the places we've hiked, I've really only encountered that here in Pennsylvania in the last week. I know we're gonna get this today. Now I'm crossing this rock field, and it's also covered in blowdowns and branches and vines and stuff, and I can't find the next blaze. Leave a comment below if you spot the blaze in the background of this Where's Waldo maze. It's been very rocky ever since my little break back there. I took a break back there, I don't know if I mentioned, for essentially first lunch. But I'm on this little pinnacle of a rock pile, and it's just down to more rocks below. It's just exhausting. It's almost more mentally exhausting than anything, because of the level of concentration it takes and how slow you're progressing over the big rocks, the ones like the lawnmower to washing machine sized rocks are just piled together in a big pile of rubble loosely. So I've repurposed and upcycled my broken trekking pole to make a ultralight carbon fiber water spout for trickling springs like this. Still some debris getting through. Hasn't settled out yet in the upstream pocket. I took a little 20-minute break back there at the Allentown, I think it's called Allentown Trail Club Shelter, something like that, or hiking club. All I did was sit there and drink water and kind of space out. I'm just exhausted, as you can see by my low angle arm. Yeah, the last 5 miles of just nothing but rock scrambles were exhausting. The first 8 miles of just trail and road and trail were easy by comparison, but 5 miles of stepping over those rocks. So I have 4 miles to go for a 17-mile day. This is what you have to do when there's a cloud of gnats just hovering around your entire head. They're in my face, they're in my ears. So finally I get in and doing the net thing. Anyway, I was just saying I put my rain cover on because it started drizzling, and I checked the app and it said it could start raining really heavy in the next 25 minutes, or heavier. And I should be where I'm going in 10, but you never know. Just be on the safe side. I don't want to get my pack soaked. Stepping on the highway, there's some dark clouds, and it's a little bit rainy. Let's hope there's no lightning. I guess it is a lookout. I haven't even taken my shoes off yet. I need to raise my hammock up a little bit. I'm too close to the floor. A lot of traffic noise just up on the road. Water's boiling.